Welcome to The Explainer, where today we're jumping right into some truly groundbreaking research. Research that's offering brand new hope for folks living with type 1 diabetes.
I mean, for millions of people, this question has always felt like pure science fiction, right? But what if I told you that today, right now, science is actively turning that fiction into a reality? That's what we're digging into.
But before we get to the amazing new science, I think it's really important to just take a second and acknowledge the immense daily burden of managing severe type 1 diabetes, because that's the problem this research is trying to solve.
You know, studies like some from Poland really highlight this. Patients are constantly struggling with glycemic control, just keeping their blood sugar in a healthy range. And they're living with this constant fear of serious complications. It's a nonstop battle. And that's exactly why the search for better treatments is so critical.
All right, so let's dive right into the good stuff. Something huge happened in 2023, a major milestone that is completely changing the landscape of treatment.
So what are we talking about? This is called donidalorsen, or Lantidra, and let me be clear, this is not just another pill or drug. No, this is a living therapy. It's literally made from the very insulin-producing cells that are missing in people with type 1 diabetes, sourced from organ donors.
So how does it work? Well, the idea is actually kind of brilliantly simple. They take these donor cells and infuse them right into the main vein of your liver. And once they're in there, they're supposed to set up shop and just take over the job of a healthy pancreas. They sense your blood sugar and release insulin exactly when your body needs it. No more guesswork.
And the results? Honestly, they're pretty remarkable. Get this, in the key studies, the ones that got this thing approved, 21 out of 30 participants were able to completely stop their daily insulin injections for a whole year or even longer. Just think about that. That number represents a truly life-changing possibility.
Okay, so this new cell therapy is incredibly exciting, but it's also still very new. So for a lot of people, the more established path of getting a whole pancreas transplant is still a vital option. And the really great news here is that scientists and surgeons are constantly, and I mean constantly, refining the procedure to make it safer and work even better for patients.
So you might be asking, how do they do that? How do you make a complex surgery even better? Well, let's take a look at how one clinic evolved its surgical techniques over 2 decades. They made what seemed like small changes, but they led to huge improvements for patients.
Now, I know this looks super technical, but it's basically all about how the new pancreas is plumbed into your body. See, the old way, they'd connect it to a smaller vein down in your iliac region, but the new method, they connect it to the vena cava, the body's main, central superhighway for blood. And that one seemingly small tweak in the surgical plumbing, it led to a massive drop in a really dangerous complication.
So here's the bottom line, the part that really matters to you, the patient. These technical changes in the OR translate directly into major safety improvements. We're talking about way fewer cases of something called graft thrombosis. That's a dangerous blood clot in the new organ. And that, of course, means better survival rates for both the patient and the new pancreas.
And hey, there's even more good news. For the longest time, if a donor organ had high levels of certain enzymes, it was just thrown out. Too risky, they thought. But now, new research shows those pancreases are perfectly safe to use. This is huge. It expands the donor pool, meaning more organs are available for people on the waiting list. It's going to help reduce wait times and, without a doubt, save lives.
Okay, so surgeries are getting better and safer, which is amazing. But the next frontier? Oh, it's even more exciting. We're moving beyond just transplanting cells. Scientists are now learning how to create them from scratch, how to protect them, and how to dose them with just incredible precision.
Think about it like this. It's precision medicine down to the cellular level. There's this amazing new AI-powered tool that actually looks at images of the islet cells and calculates the exact volume needed for a transplant. Why? To make sure that every single patient gets the perfect dose for them. It's all about giving you the absolute best chance of success. This is truly personalized medicine.
And just look at this picture. This is what we're talking about. Each one of those tiny red clusters is a powerhouse. It's packed with the very cells that could restore natural insulin production. This right here, this is literally what hope looks like under a microscope.
But what if we could go even further? What if we didn't need donor organs at all? That's what this next part is about. Researchers are learning to create brand new insulin-producing cells from a patient's own stem cells. This is kind of the holy grail. It means a potentially unlimited supply of cells. Now sure,
There's still challenges to figure out, like how these lab-grown cells age over time. But the potential, it's enormous. And if you thought that was amazing, the ultimate goal is even more ambitious. We're talking about using 3D bioprinting to construct a complete bionic pancreas from the ground up, custom-made for each patient. And listen, this isn't some far-off sci-fi dream. This is the result of more than a decade of serious study, and it's moving towards clinical trials.
So you take all this incredible science together, from the safer surgeries we can get today to the bioprinted organs of tomorrow. And what does it all mean? It means we're creating brand new, more personalized pathways that put you, the patient, and your quality of life front and center.
Because, look, getting a successful transplant is amazing, but it's really just the beginning of the journey, isn't it? The next phase is just as important. How do you optimize your health and maintain it for the long run?
Well, one way is with something called an ERAS pathway. That stands for Enhanced Recovery After Surgery, and it's basically a roadmap to help you recover faster and with less pain. It's a whole plan that actually starts before you even get to the hospital. It's all about things like getting you good nutrition early, controlling pain better, often with fewer opioids, and getting you up and moving sooner. The whole goal is to get you out of the hospital faster and make your recovery a much better experience.
And that focus on your health continues long after you go home. Just take a look at this chart. It shows the really powerful effect of a type of therapy called GLP-1 agonists. Even for patients who've had a successful transplant, these meds can help them lose weight and fine-tune their blood sugar control. See how those lines for both weight and HbA1c are trending down? That's what we want to see. It's a great sign of long-term health.
So the big takeaway here is that the care doesn't just stop at the operating room door. The science is constantly giving us more and more tools to help you protect that new graft and really thrive for years and years to come.
But you know, innovation isn't just about fancy tech or new drugs. This research out of Poland gives us a really powerful reminder that the system itself has to change too. Things like better collaboration between diabetologists and transplant surgeons, and honestly, just more awareness for both patients and doctors about the benefits of these treatments. It's a call to action, really. It's about empowering you to be an advocate for your own health and to have those really open, honest conversations with your care team about every option on the table.
So when you look at all of this, the cell therapies, the safer surgeries, the dream of 3D printed organs, it's clear that the journey toward a cure for type 1 diabetes is accelerating. It's moving faster than ever. And it's all fueled by this relentless innovation with a clear, unwavering focus on what truly matters most, you, the patient.